I'm actually gonna put on my YouTube channel. I'm not making no more videos after this because the explanation I'm about to give you. I'm gonna be real. I told you I'm the head of all social star charts, all the cybers. My name is Ralph Lane. I own the continents on. I'm in the United States of America. I own all continents on this planet. Now I'm gonna just be real with you, right? I'm the head of international security. I'm on social recovery. I'm on a vacation right now. I'm in Seattle, Washington. I'm not supposed to be going through stress situations, but I'm gonna just tell you just like this, because when you learn your physics, history, social studies, your education, your science, this is how real situations are in life. I'm gonna tell you my situation, right? And the eleMINt is my wife. Now, if a person tries to note or document me or try to put me in the eleMINt during the time I'm on this planet, those are the people that literally tried to kill my wife, the eleMINt, all the way to the crown. And every other empress. Every person that tries that at the time is already putting family members in a certain position where they gotta wonder what the fuck is going on, and that means they're killing certain empresses according to their own star chart in the same time. That means it's like a empress that getting killed and trapped within herself, and then another person's doing it on purpose. After Boogie Night, I came to this planet to socially recover at a certain sequence of time, because you gotta remember, this is an eleMINt planet. This is also a star planet. I came to socially recover at a certain sequence of time because I already set the future for the future could be able to be leveled out and balanced so it can maintain for other individuals. When international security is supposed to know this information. So if somebody tries to note or document me to give me instructions or tries to put me away in the eleMINt, and I'm the one that made the education for the eleMINt. She was already complete. I was already complete. That's a person literally trying to kill me. That if if a person tries to note and document me and puts me in the eleMINt, that's a person that doesn't know that I was already complete, the eleMINt is already complete, and that means they're trying to kill me. That means that person at the time is trying to kill the eleMINt also. So they're trapping her within herself. That means that's like a fatal martial art blow that they may realize, because a person doing something stupid like that, they had to know. If they acting like they didn't know, it's probably because, another person is just trying to, optimize or go about this situation without another person realizing what's going on. I'm also known as Cross. I'm also known as Bond. I'm gonna be real with you. I was supposed to travel to England and Britain during the years of 2013, but I never made it over there. I'm gonna be real, and I'm the real situation himself. I'm also the real Stallone, Mr. Stallone himself. I'm gonna be real with you. Individuals, you don't gotta yodel he who I know who I am, according to even I'm Might himself, or I'm more who you call Might. The reason of strength and strength, and also might, and also the mighty. So I'm gonna be real, if a person tries to note and document me and puts me in the eleMINt, that means they're killing the eleMINt of this earth and the other eleMINt of other planets of their own social habitation, and they're trying to trap her within herself. And because I'm the head of all social star charts, social meaning solar system, that means the energy force also of the galaxy and universe and even zone. So another person doing something like that's beyond stupid. That means they're the reason why I'm on social recovery in the paradigm. Those are the people that really tried to kill me and that caused me to even be in Boogie Night, and the reason why I'm on really social recovery. So they don't realize at a time while I'm on social recovery, I'm on my vacation. If a person is trying to do something that's causing stress, I'm trying to make sure my wife is filled in so she could be able to recover from her martial art blows. Remember, I'm the paradigm of time. Paradigm meaning the events and sequences are still happening, and I'm just walking in the physical reality, even around you in physics, at the time of other events that already took place, because I gave the earth all atmospheres. Nobody can ever do nothing like that. I gave the earth the sky atmosphere. I mean space and everything. So a person that's trying to document me or tries to put me in an element or tries to assault me, those are the people that literally tried to kill me during the time of Boogie Night when I was going in for international security, handling situations that was causing civil, it was like a civil war, but it was like, how can I say, individuals just acting civil and subtle at the time during the situation, so it didn't amplify in all social surroundings. So if I'm running into individuals here and there and they don't understand the education and they trying to take my land and my planet, because my name is Ralph Lane. So letting you know I already own the earth and the reason of the lane. It's just like today I came outside, I went to the waterfront, I was sitting down, and then when I came back up, I went another way and I came up the waterfront, and then I was on Highland Street. I was like, oh, look at that. An early physics signal, somebody gonna try to Highlander me. When I came over here to this Asian market, and the security guard named Taylor tried to kick me out the market. And I explained to him, I said, yo, I'm the head of international security. People know I'm just here charging my phone. I already told them. Then he told me his own sob story. And then he felt away. Then he told me, no, you got to. I was like, yo, listen. I was like, yo, listen. The things that y'all do in little sequences, do y'all know y'all really... You trying to kick the eMPRess away from getting her own nourishment? And then on top of it, on her own planet with my family... What is wrong with the individual? Why are they following stupid conduct that they shouldn't be following because they don't know what's going on? And I already told them who I was. So him just do something like that didn't make no sense. He told me Officer Taylor. That just looked bad on Seattle. That was the worst thing that could ever happen in life. Like, another person is so bad that individuals are not even going to say nothing. It's just that they're just going to look and they're going to act like it's nothing, and then another person just got to wait till another time for something else to happen. Because that was stupid of an individual to do something like that, or to even bring an individual to put on a uniform that's doing something like that. And on top of it, I'm on social recovery from a side rapid fire trauma to the side of my head from a gunshot in my heart. And then on top of it, I'm on social recovery. I'm supposed to be in a therapy a certain type of way in social habitation, and just being comfortable even in social equality and environment. Once in a while seeing my family, once in a while hanging out with my family, or hanging out doing things that help me refine my energy, because I'm the head of all social star chart, meaning solar system, the force, the energy itself, and then refining my energy to my happiness. And then individuals can be causing stress in my life. If they're causing stress, you got to eliminate that individual, because that means I don't know what that is according to science and the humane condition, because I'm the one that made it. I'm creation himself. So at that time, I'm identifying, I'm telling you that it's 2021, the year of refinement, reflection, jewel stone, and element. If a person's doing golden body, iron body martial arts, you're supposed to know what's going on according to even international regard, the reason of regardment, how to regard one's physical reality for the reasons of social equality and also social... Yo, listen, man, I'm not going to explain everything, but I'm just going to tell you just like this. Quick physics, a person that approaches me that does wrong or causes a stress condition while I'm anywhere on this planet, on this earth, is literally killing me, killing every point of empress of the star beings at the same time, and also killing my wife, the element empress, the reason of this earth. So once you do something like that, you gotta be stopped instantly. I don't give a fuck if you're wearing a badge. That's how serious it is. Now, even a real doctor could tell you this. Now, I was supposed to already be doing certain things according to certain families that was sacred. There's certain things as tradition, far as knowing the reasons of procedures and stuff like that. I couldn't do that because other people in New York wanted to get close to my family, so they tried to separate me from doing certain things like that because they wanted to, I guess, their martial art blow was gonna be manipulated to go into certain type of directions of procedures to do certain other things to my wife a certain type of way. Like they a person can't control my wife. She's already complete. She already knows everything. So a person trying to do that is a person that's trying to already cause a certain type of ignorance or stress in her neuroactivity of her humane condition of her body, even her social star charts. Social star charts meaning stars that's literally in space that that come down and say they're the reason of this operation of the humane condition, so and so, and they tell you, and then they well, so and so, but they warn you about certain things on a level, and then they so and so because they got to be intelligent in the way their verbal expression dealing with stupid individuals that don't understand the reason, the legacies and lineages and dignity through time. So a person that tries to put me in a way in the element, that means they went after international security, the real international security. That means they went after my caretakers, and then that means they're going after family members, and actually the heads of other families or social star charts or empresses themselves to collapse their planet. So once you see things like that happen, if I'm in broad public, I'm around people, and you see officers approaching me, you better go call international security instead of calling 911, because that means that social district is already off. If you see another person trying to get irate or erratic with me, you call 911 instantly. You wait to see what's going on. You call before, if it gets physical or violent and there's a little too much, depending on the situation, especially if it's a broad public and there's people around, that means the person's gonna try to impact the whole social habitation. You gotta call 911 instantly, unless if you see me not handling the situation the way it's supposed to be handled. That's how serious the situation is. There's nothing else for me to say. I'm warning you. I'm telling international security, even Seattle police. I'm the head of all social star charts. You already knew that. I was here. I'm gonna tell you, once a person approaches me or tries to put me away in an element, that's like trapping my wife within herself, and then she gotta go find it, because we're on a celestial earth dealing with cellular activity that generates matter. That means she gotta go down to the intricacies to find out what's going on in her own human condition because of other people's stupidity that is trying to get on a level, and it could be a person that's could be absorbing her situation a certain type of way. So this is why when things like that happen, you go call individuals of the Wu family, you go call individuals of I would told you would call Aurora Star chart, but because the celestial beings of Aurora Star chart and the elves and elves, according to the situation, did so much bad already, you can't depend on them. You gotta go call certain other star charts. Some the Wu family, you could call the Empress Adiwana, you could call Empress Adiwana family, and all type of other situations, and she could be precise and pinpoint in the even inequality of value a certain type of things, a certain type of way that you need to know. I don't have nothing else to say to international security. Once you have somebody that tries to note and document me, that means they note and document you in the same time. Is if you're following that conduct, it's already gonna click, and then on top of it, then you're gonna have another type of situation on your hand, and then on top of it, that means they're going after the Emperor, the element Empress family, and then on top of it, they're trying to trap the element Empress, because in the paradigm of time, I was already wounded for martial art blows, so my wife had to heal me. She sat with me on planets that were praying that it didn't fade out, that I healed my human condition, that she didn't die on the planet and fade out in the paradigm of time, and I still recover. So I don't know if another person time and sequences or certain things and causing certain things. So you need to go make sure about the situation and know about what's going on in physics, because if a person approaches me and does that, that means they're killing the element Empress, they're killing the family members. And then I already called certain inner celestial empresses that already went off, even in China star chart, and also I'm not gonna be on some G.I. Joe, G.I. Jan situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, for other individuals that know what's going on, I'm not gonna explain to you what's going on, what certain people already did, and the Triple Crown already went off in their star chart to the empresses that I called, because they started following the wrong conduct to the 10 astrological jewel empresses, and then they got abused. So I'm not gonna go after certain type of conduct, and I know where I'm at the time, so I'm not gonna warn you about this again. If a person approaches me and then they get physical, they irate and stupid, and if they're wearing a badge, or if they just, in charge of social habitat, I own the land, I own the continent. I'm the reason that you're paying rent. I'm the reason that you have corporations. And once you're trying to do anything else besides, an individual's supposed to watch you, apprehend you instantly, and get you off the plane. There's no if and but. I made the spiritual guardian guy. I made the Empress. She's a real person in a spiritual realm. This is why she's called the spiritual guardian god, because she's so high, she's supposed to be praised in her acknowledgement for even having her presence among you within her own social habitat. habitation on an earth. There's nothing else for me to say, because that's like a person showing you all type of metaphysics or mythology or great forms of projections of magic or all types of situations. I don't want to get into anything with anybody. I'm just forewarning you again. The last time I'm telling you, if somebody does something that causes stress condition or tries to put me in an element or note and document me, you're doing it to international security. You're doing it to stars. You're doing it to real stars in space. You're doing it to space empresses themselves. The reason a planet can even maintain an orbit that kills up the planet, and then you're doing it to my caretakers. You're doing it to my literal empress at the time. That means it's not gonna be taken lightly. The most how can I say this, detrimental thing could happen to you in life, and I'm creation himself. Once I tell you that and you don't want to believe me, that's too bad. That's why I put it free on YouTube. Certain education doctors would love this. This is free on YouTube. There's nothing else for me to say. Have a wonderful fucking life, and stay the fuck away from me if you're causing stress, please. All right. And to other individuals, do not ever fucking look at me like a fucking battery pack that you just need. And once you see, and I'm warning international security, once you see people doing stupid things like that, I'm not gonna be forced out. I'm here for a year and a half. Another person's not going to tell me or so and so. I could stay here longer if I want to. Nobody can tell me anything. I already completed my wife. Before anybody was around, it was me and my wife. We had trillions times of millions and all type of zillion years with each other. And then we're looking at people that's stupid, that doesn't comprehend. I made an atmosphere. I'm the paradigm himself walking on. That means all the time from the beginning of your creation, all present time to all future time. This is why you learn history. I'm the real Ra. I'm the real Osiris. I'm also known as Tut. Yo, listen, there's nothing for me to tell you. There's nothing else for me to tell you, okay? Just stay the fuck away from me if you're not educated and you just choose to be stupid. And if that's the case, please do not put on a uniform. Don't embarrass the uniform. Don't do it to yourself. Don't try. When you're with me, this is the realest situation ever. There's no opping in communication or trying to be cryptic in your communication. You're straightforward with me. You speak clearly, straightforward with me. You try to speak like you want to level with me, and you trying to communicate or trying to be cryptic with me in your vocabulary expression. I'm gonna get you apprehended or arrested as soon as I walk away from you. I'm gonna tell them, get the fuck out of there. You're not supposed to even disrespect me. That's the reason why you do not set the wrong example in the physical reality. Once you do that, you should be apprehended and arrested. I don't give a fuck what happens to you after that. You shouldn't even let my consciousness even think that when it comes towards anything happening or something like that. I'm just telling you right now, if you have the wrong idea towards me, then you need to be stopped. Another person that needs to be stopped. Once you have the wrong idea towards me, you have to be stopped. I'm the real element. I'm her husband. There's nothing else for me to say, literally. Yo, have a wonderful day, February 16, 2021. And I warned you about your humane condition and sexual activity already yesterday night. Loved one.